If I'm asking what is this, you will say B. I hope getting all of you. Right? This is a theta. Nothing. This is mod Z. No problem. This is a mod Z. This is a theta. So what do you say? A by mod Z will be equal. And B by mod Z will be equal to how much? Sin theta. So from here, A equal to mod Z cos theta, B equal to mod Z sin theta. In this you can put it or not. So Z will become what? Mod Z cos theta plus I into mod Z sin theta. And from here, mod Z you can take it out. What you will get? Cos theta plus I sin theta. Am I right? So that's what I wrote. Any complex number can be written in this form, and this is called as the what? Polar form. This is called as the polar form, but the most important condition in this polar form is the mod Z must be with the modulus represent, and theta should be the principal value of the amplitude. Understand? It's representing the principal value of the amplitude. Then only you can write it. Hello, is it clear? Here also, no, I should not tell you. What is the real part of Z? You will say what? Mod Z cos theta. Understand? And if anybody asking what is the real part of Z, imaginary part of Z, you will say mod Z sin theta. I hope you are very much able to understand all of it. Chalo bhai. So, some more things. A lot of things we can see. And not some. Real part of Z we got as what? Mod Z cos theta. If you know, not if, I'm sure you know, cos theta always lie between where? -1 and +1. Mod Z is a positive quantity. Right? Modulus Z means what? Length of a complex number, and length cannot be negative. If I multiply both sides mod Z, just check it. So it will become mod Z cos theta less than equal to mod Z greater than equal to minus mod Z. To be clear, always lie between mod Z and minus mod Z. Means real part of a complex number cannot be greater than the modulus of that complex number and cannot be less than the minus of modulus of that complex number. Same condition will come for the imaginary part of Z also, because whatever the rule cos theta follow, same rule sin theta also followed. So we say mod Z and minus mod Z. Bolo bhaiya, getting all of you? Hello, please carefully look. It's better for you. Real part of Z always lies in minus mod Z to plus mod Z, and imaginary part of Z also always lie between minus mod Z to plus mod Z. If anywhere objective question is coming with the maximum value of the real part of Z, so please write mod Z. Understand? It cannot be greater than mod Z. It cannot be less than minus mod Z. So I hope all of you able to understand clearly the point. So you can easily write the polar form. Suppose anybody asking you, suppose question is coming. You write polar form of Z equal to 1 minus I. And no problem here. 1 minus I polar form. So mod Z, ting tong, root of 2. Correct? Amplitude Z, no problem. Which quadrant? Fourth quadrant. Hello. Fourth quadrant. Arey bhai, this Z you can write as a what? 1 comma minus 1, which is in fourth quadrant. So fourth quadrant, that means we are going to say as fourth quadrant. What I told you, minus of tan inverse mod of B means 1 by 1, tan inverse 1. Tan inverse 1 is how much? Hello, pi by 4. So it will be minus pi by 4. Amplitude Z means theta, we got it. And mod Z also we got it. So we'll say Z equal to mod Z means root 2 in the bracket cos theta. We'll say cos minus pi by 4 plus I sin minus pi by 4. Please don't try to expand it. Some people are getting idea. Chalo yaar, cos minus pi by 4 value I know, sin minus pi by 4 value I know, and I will expand it. Please don't expand here, otherwise you'll get back this one. This is just form, one form to this form we wrote it. from algebraic form to trigonometric form I wrote, or you can say that from algebraic form to polar form I wrote, nothing else. I'm sure कि able to understand all of you. So polar form, how to write it, I hope understand. One, two, small. Z equal to, suppose it simply said I. बोलो भाई. Z equal to I. हाँ, just think. Z equal to I. So mod Z 1. Amplitude Z. हाँ, sir, you didn't tell. कि भाई, you told if it's lying first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant, what will be amplitude? But what will happen? What will happen if it's lying on in any one of the axes? Yes, I can tell you now. I want that you should face this problem. That's why I didn't tell you that. Yes. So simple. That is all. If any complex number lie on this axis, be clear. In that case, theta will be pi by 2. If any complex number lie on this axis, you have to decide if it's lying on positive axis, y axis, or negative y axis. That you have to decide. And I hope and if anything is lying on this axis, you have to say as theta equal to 0. If it's lying on this axis, you have to say theta equal to pi. And if it's in any quadrant, which I already told you, positive y-axis pi by 2, positive x-axis 0, negative y-axis minus pi by 2, negative x-axis pi. Hello, हाँ, क्या? So भाई, tell me, z equal to I means what? 0, 1. 0, 1 will lie positive y-axis. We'll say that the amplitude z will be what? Pi by 2. And if you want to represent, you will say that z will be equal to mod z means 1 in the bracket cos pi by 2 plus I sin pi by 2. Wow. I'm sure not that I'm sure only. I'm very much sure you are able to understand. I will tell you. Suppose I said z equal to minus I. Tell me. Z equal to minus I mod z, no effect at all. We'll say 1. And amplitude z in which this is a 0, minus 1 yaar. Negative y-axis value will be equal to what? Minus pi by 2. And now we'll say that z will be written as mod z means 1 in the bracket cos minus pi by 2 plus I sin minus pi by 2. Please don't try to expand it. Is it clear? Able to understand? So bhai, how to write polar form? I hope all of you understand very clearly. No doubt. Right. Now, next point what we have to see. The polar form we understand, algebraic form we understand. First I am telling you the form, what form can be written. Now let's understand exponential form. Exponential form. What is the meaning of that exponential form? That I can tell you that by one Euler's formula, maybe in integration I derive also, but if I didn't write, anyway you write it. Cos theta plus I sin theta. This is called as the Euler's formula. Be clear. Euler's formula. Euler's spelling I don't know. I hope you heard. Cos theta plus I sin theta always written as a e power I theta. Is it clear? So, all of you know that any complex number can be written as a what? Mod z in the bracket cos theta plus I sin theta. I sin theta. So, we will say any complex number can be written in this form also.